it was possible. Well, we'll see how the game goes, guys. We're here mostly to talk about Planet of the Apes, but we'll also cast Dodo over here.
Have a look, ladies and gentlemen. So the last game of the day on stream 2, as a little reminder, if you do want to go and catch Geniuses versus VGJ Storm, that is
Shit game.
absolutely. You want to stick with me, but let's be honest. You want to stick for this one.
SG Esports is the top of the bottom of this tournament so far.
Oh, they could come up with some. They could surprise us, SG.
It's where you want to be to make things fully confusing. It looks to be a safe lane Dragonite with a Shadow Demon.
Okay, I mean, this is what, yeah.
I guess they're forced to do this against Mid Prophet, and they'll have a mid-death Prophet.
I guess it's a little bit of an answer to the Prophet in that sense that you have got that high armor, so the Treants aren't going to sort of be able to bully you out of the lane as easy. Down bottom. Stomp onto DJ. To the harassment, but back him up. So at the moment, three these 2-1-2s from both sides. Both teams with ways to get pretty mobile. Pi I have the P after it's a level 2 and such, so can look to back up the other lanes and make plays to turn this around.
We're gonna have to fight for the bench. It'll be
The battle begins.
Fnatic backs up here. Cat's showing up. Hello. I'm gonna play a terrible hero against you, try to beat you.
The seeds of fortune.
Will it work? But I would love to see it. As seeking them. Hello. I'm really trying to rub it in that he's saying Shadow Demon with no cosmet. I'll bet it's going mid on Visit for a Wand Rush. He was anticipating Drake, but they saw Dragon. He already bought his item. I feel like he was anticipating.
Top lane as well, that a little bit of a play from Fnatic. Yeah, they just get behind the creeps, and also without the creeps drawing aggro, they just punch the DK all the way back to the tier 2 tower, and you have to use the TP scroll to actually get back from the tier 2 to the tier 1 to make sure he's actually involved in the first wave. And bottom lane, there's your SD, Kevin.
Well,
Gives up first blood.
Yep. Oh, he's got Shadow Poison. Watch out, guys. He's going to cast this a whole 8 times. He does have a bigger mana pool now, but it's still 50 mana. I feel like if they buff Shadow Poison, it costs like 40 mana or something. That would, something like that would be the change that Shadow Demon.
Bit of an attempt here down bottom. Fnatic trying to close and kite down the post. Some very nice tree and body blocking as well, making life very hard for this Centaur. They should be able to finish it off, and indeed they do another kill for them in this bottom lane already. This, what was initially set up to be an aggressive trialing from SG, it's getting taken down piece by piece.
Yeah, this reminds me of when you go to the lane, they start attacking you and slowing you and stuff, and you're just like, I'm just dead. And it happens over and over again. Hopefully less than 18 times. Like it happened to me.
This mid lane, DJ coming with the rotation and the TP from Pilot either looking to go fully in on Adriano, who has got the Spirit Siphon, keeping it alive. So Adriano will be fine for now. DJ should be able to walk it off and is just able to do so. Fnatic unable to find the kill. Siphon soon, just enough to keep him strong, Adriano.
Yeah, it's too bad the Sky didn't have level 2. He is level 2. The extra slow and damage. No kill opportunity there. Centaur plus Sky will continue to what they can. Likely not going to be that much. Maybe once they get Sky a couple more levels, like with the Silence, they get a beefy double edge amplified by the Silence. But it seems like kind of not so good.
Look at some of this Siesta. Mid lane, Adriano, 10 for 6 against Arbed's 3 for 1. He's having a very dominant time these first few waves on the Death Prophet.
He has a lot more damage, and Visage also rushed Wand, and Visage has a terrible animation. Kind of like a mix of things there, so just allows him genuinely think he was expecting to be against Dragonite, who would be always going to try to snipe the courier, but does get spotted. I think power is vision, I'm quite sure. 800%. No, F1. F1 bug. Got me.
We get towards mid. Is Universe trying to chase down Cat. The mid lane, Arbed getting gone upon him with the rotation from Theolicor. They will be able to take Visage out of the lane. Same time, Cat gets caught out by Pi and Universe.
Had to wait 17 more seconds to be able to defend. He did get boots before he goes down, though. Other lanes, Centaur 6-7 CS. barely peaking towards level 3 now. The Viper's almost 5, so yeah, Centaur has essentially lost his lane. But the wave is pushing. There is some hope here at the end of the...
Yeah, we're looking onto this at least. Does have the Scarf on his way back down, but DJ is, at the moment, just keeping tabs on Theolical. They've got the Burrow Strike, Pi. Just have the right clicks to offer. In fact, DJ's got to be careful.
Shadow Poison
detection. Indeed, that Shadow Poison, that's going to do it. There we go.
Incredible.
They will get the return kill. A 1-for-1 trade between the two of them.
Yeah, just found him.
This down bottom, Envy moving in onto Laposa. Laposa getting very low in the trees, does manage to cut the vision off and get the salve going, but it walks back in. I think the salve cancelled. Temptation for some CS does end up costing him a bit of that healing usage.
Not very much. And Centaur is not going to die, I think. Burrow Strike. Right. Oh, the Shadow Demon Disruption!
It slows down Envy, but DJ and Pilot are enough to bring him down on his own. They didn't even need Envy to get him with a touch.
Envy took a lot of damage there from the tower.
There we go, all of the...
That was it.
It's the Shadow Demon.
Incredible. He's like trying to slow people down by casting. I'm not blaming... Maybe I'm flaming. I don't want Matt to... There's not much Shadow Demon can do. I'm not... I flame because I want Shadow Demon. Not very good hero. There's like not that many reasons to pick. I think even Dazzle's like really in laning stage especially. Like Grave is far better than just
towards mid. An attempt being made as Cat will TP in. Can they close the gap onto Arbed? They've got the slow from the concussive. Gonna dive forward. Arbed, look at this magical damage. Stick charges to Ponta won't keep him alive as SG will claim the kill. Adriano tanking a bit of the tower, but he's able to de-aggro and keep himself safe. So another movement from the supports, and they are keeping Arbed behind on his Visage. They're punishing the mid lane.
I feel like that's mostly just because I guess he's doing 11. 12 and 7 of Robin. Alright. It seems like the supports on the Dire team are constantly just sitting by this bounty like the whole game so far. Bounties, Envy getting free farm, Centaur like jungling because this is literally all he can do. Or
as well as Envy getting free farm, the DK topper as well has also dealt well with the presence of Universe in this lane. Managing to get a sizable advantage. 40 for 6 against Universe's 22 for 3 in that safe lane.
doing a lot of tower damage here.
DJ. See if we can close the gap for Burrow Strike, but the concussive shot from Theolical does hold him away. See if SG can do anything to sort of pull Fnatic away from the south, but looks like they're pretty happy standing their ground.
I mean, they don't have anything to stop this. This is one of the big issues that they have. They don't have any weight there. Like dual breath and quips forming. 4 or 5 shadow poison cast, which has done it. They have defended.
At the same time, mid lane, Adriano was able to dive in and solo kill Arbed. Gets there in chasing down with the stack siphons.
3 kills now on him.
He's playing his lane perfectly. He really is.
Medallion next. Makes sense. They definitely need a lot of armor items because of what Visage is going to buy. Helm of the play. Get him that armor up really early. To get killed by. Alright, disruption, anti-synergy.
This damage, they get the body blocks up. It is a lot, and Arbed, is he going to be able to get away? He's not. Again, another kill onto Arbed in this middle lane. That is the 4th death for Arbed in these first 7 minutes of gameplay as SG are just, they're sending the hate entirely his way. I mean, it's really setting Adriano up to be in a fantastic position on his death profit.
Yeah, Spirit Siphon, I don't know if it's breaking the passives, because I don't know if it does enough damage.
Oh, but sick.
Yeah, so it might be.
It'd be cool, but then with the resistances, but then is that 50 before reductions? No, it's before reductions, isn't it?
I am unsure. Probably.
We'll see. I'll try and keep a track.
It's probably after. It would be kind of stupid.
Too easy
I
to
wouldn't even hope it not break.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah, because you've got the booster resistance. So, yeah.
Well, while we've been talking about stupid, the Dragon Knight's been pushing out the bot lane and getting shit done, basically.
He is. He's making the rotation with the Zelda Dragon form.
farm right now.
They will try to put a stop to it, but yeah, they did deep. They have to be careful. He's punching pretty hard.
Does the dual breath look silly to you too?
The dual breath.
Never mind.
I did not see it.
Cast the team fight.
They've got a silence onto DJ. DJ does still find the touch with the burrow strike out. They're trying to dive into the tower. The post is going to miss the home stop. Doesn't matter though. With the Siphon and the presence of Adriano, they do chase down Universe. They'll get themselves the kill. DJ has to get himself away from this, as pretty much the entire team of SG has come down here.
They broke his tranquils. That's OP.
Oh, that dodge though!
That was so
Doesn't
sick.
matter.
Somebody clip that. Clip that one.
But don't put the ending bit in.
He deserves that. Ha ha ha. That was a sick dodge. I can appreciate that. What happened in the mid lane? Oh, then that was the 5 support just taking your tower for nothing. It got denied at least.
It got denied. Adriano gets the deny. So SG go all in on the play down bottom. It does get them the kill. It gets to the tower. But space is there for Fnatic to push in on mid, and Envy got a lot of space top.
He's going to try to defend this. That should be a deny. Oh, he's getting really great.
Disruption on about some of the damage, but Divi Universe, he just destroys the Dragonite. And they do indeed get the tower deny as well. So with that in play, I mean, that's all Fnatic's to favouring to be is. So they do manage to take a lot of space across the map and get down and sort of shut down the ending of that push from SG. Big kills for Universe and Envy to be involved in.
It's a really cool combo, Pugna Viper. It's not something I thought about before, but...
True,
like
with the break, yeah.
Yeah, just having the passive down, like, boom, he takes more magic damage, and then Pugna comes in, throws even more amplification and magic. Makes Dragonite look pretty... You know what would have saved him?
True.
That was not.
It was already used on that. Oh yeah, you were used at the start on the DK and died himself.
I mean, they ultimately got a lot out of that. They go for the power. They got denied.
They did. They got the yeah. And he did manage to get the deny.
Medallion's up on Death Prophet now. Deal damage. They probably can't. But Shadow Poison's probably. I'm gonna go set up and go for basically the same thing again, just at a different tower. If they can get the Sand King kill, that'll be a big difference. They do actually. Oh, he used Burrow and he broke Sand.
This is a good chance for them to go. Yeah, they'll put the Stampede, make sure that they can collapse in immediately onto DJ and take DJ down. Exorcism's out, Envy's TP'd into this one.
Oh, disruption's there!
It's going to buy him some time against the damage of the Viper Strike, but at the same time sort of stops him from being able to chase down him.
True.
So Envy will be able to keep his distance, but they get the tower. SG keeping sort of the constant hunt for plays going with these usages of Exorcism.
Kind of hero expensive. It was like 3 heroes rotating with the smoke. And I guess they get a Sand King, but that's still only the level 5 support. They get some gold, but feels like it was very heavy for them to do that. And in the meantime, Fnatic's been getting more out of them. And they still have a gold advantage here.
Reverse. Pretty speedy. Pugna will be able to run himself away from getting a little too close to the boys of SG.
You know why he's so fast? Because he doesn't have as much phone, so he just runs faster. Like, full, like,
The bones look quite heavy
weight,
though.
Equal force because of magic. Yeah, magic muscles. Propels ultimate speed.
Makes
That's how it
sense.
works.
Law approved.
And they're going to go for a rush here. Medallion on Nature's Prophet. It's going to make the speedier. They know that there's no exorcism. They're like, okay, fine, you took our tower. Kill their Sand King. Now we get the stupidest, easiest road.
They might even get a kill as well. Cat, that Nature's Wrath nearly finishing him off. Making sure that the SD can't get anywhere near the pit. The rest of SG, can they get in there at all? Don't have exorcism.
Almost sniped.
It nearly looked like he was going to get the kill.
Die for it though.
He might have got the familiar stun and control. He's trying to get back, but the whole of Fnatic are chasing him down, and indeed Adriano will fall. So unable to interrupt the Roche attempt, losing the Death Prophet. As Fnatic get the Roche kill, but Aegis on Envy as well.
That probably felt cool. I can get a Roche snipe here, but I don't think they had any vision. Very painful moment, and that's probably what's going to happen for the majority of the rest of it, is that somebody's going to make a very slight mistake, and they're just down with damage. Cat has accepted that Shadow Poison is really not very good at all, and he's nerfed it to be level 8. And Center is very close to Blink at least. he can just start roaming basically with Skywrath Mage. Skywrath Mage plus Centaur,
Sure.
that's going to be...
That's the combo.
He's gone for the max damage build too. With, it's not as good in the longer fights, but... Oop, Death Prophet bot lane in trouble.
Maybe chase this down. They have the Stampede.
Okay, dead.
Indeed, Envy just able to get the final touch in from a distance. Yeah, this is a couple of times that Adriano's gone down in quick succession, and Fnatic, they're getting objectives because of this. They're able to push down bottom, claim a tier 2 tower. Slowly but surely without any sort of consequences elsewhere on the map, as at the moment just not able to find the plays that they need. I feel like we've seen that sometimes.
He has so much strength anyways, he gets natural. I feel like maybe the hood's overcooked.
I don't know, but I mean, it's a lot of magic. It is a lot coming out.
It is, yeah. Especially against like Ampers, like Decrepify and stuff. If you have, or Viper, if you have magic resistance against it to amplify your damage, it's super counteracts. It's definitely a great hood game. I think it's the right choice here. Maybe the average Centaur. I'm not sure. Spitballing. Not relevant to this game. They're looking for a kill though.
There's the combo. Is it enough? Yes, it is. So we have it. Quick jump and a takedown onto DJ.
It's well done. Instant Mystic Flare, and then so other spells. If they can just do this repeatedly, this is how they get back in the game. This is their easiest. The downside is that it's a little bit choreographed, and that it always has to be Centaur finding the opportunity. And I guess it can't be Viper. Viper's like the he has this hood picked up.
Yeah, no, yeah, with the hood on. We should be pretty safe. Good stats as well, because we've got the drums before that. See what Envy does decide to go for next. Even the played at Viper, he normally goes for the Hurricane Pike.
Yes. Last game, yeah, he played the same build. In his earlier game, he went for Pipe right after. So it was cool.
Oh,
actually,
yeah, got the Pipe.
Did you? I don't know if you're casting that game.
Yeah, that was the one. Yeah.
He locked the hood. He used the barrier, and when the barrier went away, he unlocked it so that it made Pipe, and then he activated the barrier.
Okay,
so it's basically like he got 725 barrier against magic in one. You can't obviously this time do it again, but
yeah, you can do it once. No reason to not do. It's just so they make all the difference. They're playing.
They're doing it again.
They have indeed. They've caught out Abed, but there's the heal. Abed is not going to fall to the combo. Not enough magic to burst through that Visage. That was a fair few ults used by this. Well, Stampede, Elder Dragon Form was also popped for that attempt. They do have Exorcism still. But again, that is the comment you said. It's ever so important that SG finds something with, and they just don't that time round.
He's managed to deal 400 damage himself due to disruption. That's probably the most successful one I've seen. Getting better. Almost level 6 on Shadow Demon.
Okay. See what he can do with the ult.
Useful. It's a pretty good initiation as a whole, but I think it was basically Abed's stuns on the back line that made him self-swag. And obviously, Universe being able to heal was really impactful. But if you can't, if Skywrath doesn't get all of his spells off, then it's just a lot harder to get through. So they just continue snowballing. Dragonite ultimate's gone. They've got Exorcism, but it's hard for him to command. He's only got 1100 HP, and now Fnatic is the high ground. They're gonna have to Shadow Poison to get all of this.
Stop it.
That's about it.
It's looking pretty tough for them. The Familiar's pushing onwards. Envy keeping Costabile at a distance. That is going to be the tier 3 middle going down. Can they find anything more though? That's the question. On the side, Cat, Posa, and Theolica were seeing if they could get a wraparound on anyone on the retreat. It's not going to be the case.
I like their positioning. That was definitely the best way to approach it. And I think it's also smart that Fnatic backs. I didn't realize they just so close, but I mean, in moments like this, it's very easy to just be like, yeah, whatever, we can take this. But if you just back off and play safe, you have this massive advantage where now Shrines are dead, and you have 7k gold, and you could just wait until you get a kill and then go do those. Just so much safer, especially against a team that, of course, play it safe, don't mess around. If they make a mistake there and they end up dying, then the whole game could turn around and she could potentially win. Safer this way. Full heal on Envy now. Got a little bit extra gold on top of that, and
Poster and Theolica still constantly looking for pick-off potentials with this movement as they all the way through the jungle of Fnatic.
Highlight Eyes wrecking the shrine. Been here for like 20 minutes. Almost dead.
He's getting there. Universe will come along, help him speed up a little bit. 50 minutes, 7k lead for Fnatic. Pretty dominant.
I like the way that Sky is building. Fast fail. It's just going to amplify all this. Like the Centaur Sky is so cool, but just not at level 1. I think is the issue. It's really good now. They both have levels. The Centaur has Blink. They need Sage Purge. Like if they could fit this in, maybe where it would combo with a different safe laner. See if they can make it work. They still have tons of nuke damage. They find those opportunities. They have a good chance of getting those kills. Find the opportunity. Not get raxed early. Look at that. So even taunting with the neutral creep. Ultied this.
There we go. Oh, use it. That's a lot of money.
A lot of magic stuff.
Oh.
So,
he's rich. Can't do it.
Can't kill him. He's impossible to focus now.
What we got now, It's halfway through the Aghanim Scepter. Dostabeel has got his pretty much got the BKB gold done. Gunner himself is also looking for a BKB on top of such. They're going to try for the combo onto DJ. They will get it. Able to burst down the Sand King. There's the defensive structure with Catmine sometime for the center. In fact, it is going to be enough to get him out of it. Close to their escape. He is getting absolutely destroyed though by that break. The Viper showing its power there against the DK, removing that passive, and Adriano will be in trouble as well. They've got the slow once again with the Decrepify into Blast. Universe brings down Adriano's Death Prophet.
God damn it. Dragon Knight looks so weak there.
It's the Nether Toxin against it. It's just crazy.
I think Shadow Demon did a nice job in that fight. The disruption on Centaur was good. It just sucked that they had 2 heroes out of position. That was just one. Would have been a lot less bad. They get Dragon Knight out, then maybe they don't get Death Prophet, and Death Prophet lives. The Fnatic just their map. And all they got out of that was a Sand King. A Sand King who doesn't have any defensive items, does not have the health perk yet. It's only going to get worse from here, basically.
Might as well. 10k lead now standing for Fnatic. Universe looking pretty damn rich as he is. Blink, Kaya, Ether Lens, all those little items to really amp up what he can get done at this stage. 21 minutes and there's a pug.
I like the Blink a lot. Gives him the ability to be slightly out of position and follow up. To do Blink life drains on it. You know that life drain your allies actually got nerfed? It's probably... Did you know how life drain works to heal your allies?
Well, it's still, it's the same, just health given. What do you mean?
So
it gives the health per second.
To heal your ally, life drain is basically damaging Pugna, and the damage that he takes is how much he heals. So if he has magic resistance, it actually lowers the amount of heal that goes to your ally. So before, when you have Pugna,
this,
you had tons of magic resistance, so you couldn't actually heal people fast. Now it's based on strength, and he doesn't have as much of that. So technically, you can heal some faster with life drain. In fact, if you want to heal your ally faster with life drain, you can decrep yourself to lower your magic resistance, and then decrep your ally is another way to do it. So I feel like that's why they're leaving it in, because it gives you that option. But I feel like most people don't know that, and it's just like kind of weird. Like if you buy a hood or a pipe on Pugna, it just hurts your ability to heal your ally. It's actually far worse.
All right. And is it? So is that any sort of damage amplification? So say the Pugna's blood raged by a Bloodseeker. Is he going to heal harder?
I don't know about that.
I'd imagine so then, if it's
I assume, yeah.
Would have done other damage, he's healing himself. Smoke out from SG. DJ close by, won't quite be able to see him find the opportunity to jump him though.
I got a ward down in the meantime. BKB up on Dragon Knight now. Fight's going quite as terribly.
So the Aghanim's completely on our bed.
They're stealing the auras.
Ah.
So he is tanking. Literally no damage. Does your dual breath not look weird? Am I the only one?
You keep saying dual breath.
I'm sorry, breathe fire.
There we go. I was confused. I didn't know you gear in the game.
Alright, we'll just keep an eye
breathe
on it.
fire. Okay.
Yeah, see?
Isn't that because he's got one of the... Is it
Oh, is it a cosmetic?
Is that one of the new immortals? It's like, well, we're seeing it as MV. Ooh, can he get Cat? He can. Cat will fall, MV. It's going to be protected by his teammates. There's no chance for SG to chase him down. The post are trying to come forward. They've found the space, Fnatic to get the balance. What's the BKB out across the bill? They pop the Stentor Stampede. DJ comes in with the stun onto the poster. Fnatic not quite able to take him down, but they do clean up the racks. Somebody get himself back in. That is the question. No, Nature's Wrath comes and he cancels any sort of opportunity for the poster to get in. SG have to make their way right back to base. The bottom lane they go, Fnatic.
Going as fast as they can, they pop the smoke.
Just to make that little short gap.
Save them a quarter of a second. I mean, just watch the Centaur. He's the one to spot.
So hard for him to jump in. He does try, but at the same time, the rest of his team's in trouble. Because the bill getting got upon. DJ comes in with the epicenter. That'll be Skyrap down. The poster's not making his way out of this either as well. Exorcism's going to be popped by Adriano. Buyback's coming out from SG. They look to put everything into this play. Cavalport does get a nice 3-man who stomp. MV able to eat the cheese, will be back up to full. Adriano now being forced back by the damage from these familiars. Thanks to the Solar Crest, Arbet will clean up another. Does have buyback available on the Death Prophet, but he does not have Exorcism. DJ jumping in, close to pounding, getting the 2-man burrow stroke. Cap will fall for a second time. SG forced back to base. GG will be called. Fnatic take the game. As things never really came into place here, unfortunately, once again, for SG.